Welcome, you guys, to another episode of Sports Talk. It's me, it's Kenton. We talk about sports, and that's it. So, how are you doing today, Kenton?
Good. I just got polish on my nails.
Love the headband. Love it.
Thank you.
So,
I'm
yeah.
doing pretty good though. How about you, man?
Oh, God, tired after, after another overtime football game.
So that game went to overtime as well.
Yes, it did. And the Rams, the idiots. Oh my God,
You said the refs or the Rams?
Rams.
Well, the refs are.
Yeah, but the Rams are idiots. They could have tied it up in overtime. They tried to go for the win. Neither stopped the fourth and one. But we'll get to that later. Let's talk about stuff first. You're the NBA guy, so let's start it with the NBA. The season is starting soon, right?
First preseason game is against the Miami Heat Monday.
So, and how many games are there in preseason?
For the Bucks, it's 4, but each team it's different. Some teams may have 6. Some teams may have like 3, 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. They all preseason games used to be the same for years, where it was just 6. Then it went to 4, and then now it switches depending on. I don't really know what it depends on. It just switches.
So,
But now it's mostly 4.
so when does the season officially begin?
October 24th.
Oh, that's like 7 days before Halloween.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, you guys, if you don't know, I'm the NFL guy already. Can't it? He lives for the NBA. He knows more than I do, so.
So, yeah.
I know a little bit. I know a little. But Kenny makes fun of me for it.
He doesn't know enough.
Oh, you're roast me on my own podcast like that?
A little.
Oh, that's wrong, man. I give you a platform, man. No, I'm just kidding. But he is a big Bucks fan.
Yeah, speaking of the Bucks, are going to get a new jerseys soon.
Predict the season before it happened. Predict it.
Um,
How many wins for the Bucks? I say 64.
That's a lot of wins, but I could see that. I'd say around there. Many other people may not join, but people keep forgetting that the East is pretty wide open.
Yeah. See, I know. I know a little bit.
Thankfully, I've been talking about that a lot on here. So
Yes, he has. He has been talking a lot about it here.
So, but I'm just, yeah, I'm fine with us being the underdogs and people sleeping on us. People forget in the last little bit of the season last year that we were very,
See, Kara, where you guys going? What? What hotel? I have no idea what they're talking about. All right, let's get back to the sports.
I don't even know where I was at, sorry.
You don't care if it's the underdog.
Oh yeah, I don't care for the underdog this season. on us. And just fans in general. But I don't think people sleep on us. I think they know. Everyone knows Giannis is, but everyone's under
Okay.
that. Especially with like the best stretch the Bucks had was when Damian Lillard was out. So
Ooh, okay. Nice.
yeah, even though I am disappointed Dame's not here. That's just how it is, you know. We just did better with him not on the court.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean like when the Packers won all those games without
Without who?
Jair?
Mm,
The Packers were winning games without Jair. Just like the
yeah, but it's not the same though. You're just trying to dig in from players I like, but
no, I'm not. No,
you are. There's been
I'm not. I'm just giving you an example.
no, not like that.
Yes, I think so. But let me ask you about the Warriors. They have a good team this year.
Yeah, I think they'll be good enough. A good team. I don't know if
But,
they'll be super good, but
but are they good enough to get to a championship?
mm, I can see that.
What has to happen for the Warriors?
Bench step up. And probably getting rid of Draymond Green, even though he's a good defender.
Get rid of the icon.
One, I don't like him, and I think he's overrated. I think he's a good
Oh,
defender, but
but he's like a three-time champion.
mostly because of Curry. But yes, he helps. I just think right now he takes so much attention away. Like I don't understand why they would pick him instead of one of the younger guys.
Because he brings the
Yeah, I'm not saying totally get rid of him, but I'm saying like they play him way more than they probably should in my eyes.
yeah, well because he is the icon. He's been there for a long time.
Okay, I want to consider him an icon, Jay, but
He's an icon around here. I know that for sure.
well, yeah, in California, but I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, his and Stephon Curry.
Curry for sure is an icon, but
Yeah, Curry's the icon over here, 100%.
I really want to consider Draymond Green on the same level as Curry.
We have a different opinion on that, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm cool with that.
No, that's Draymond Green hasn't done anywhere near the amount of impact Stephen Curry has had on the NBA or the basketball landscape. So calling
No, I'm not saying that he's the icon.
Draymond Green a legend. I think.
I'm not calling it an icon in the whole NBA world. I'm just saying he's the icon in California where he plays.
I'm a Draymond hater, so I hate Draymond Green.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm saying 64 games for the Bucks.
Probably 40 wins for the Warriors.
And is that good enough to make the playoffs?
Can't maybe not in the West. Maybe play it. I'd say that I can see them being in there from like the 6th to 8th seed.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah. So I just think it's gonna take a little bit for them though. Still, they got some bench pieces to fix.
Can you take off for a minute and talk about the NBA? I'll be right back.
Sure. There's not really too much besides training camp. Media day happened, but again, nothing really. I didn't really watch a lot of teams' media days with a lot of communication mic problems. Was kind of annoying this year. more than others, especially for the Bucks. They're having it. That one I watched. I'm excited. The Bucks announced that Doc Rivers is going to put KPJ Kevin Porter Jr. at starting point guard. So to have his speed with Giannis, I think is going to be really good for us. So I'm excited about that, and I think he's going to have a really good, impactful year. Possibly could be a first-time All-Star. I think that'd be really incredible and dope for him if that could happen. Um, but I think the Bucks are someone's going to step up, and the Bucks are going to get a new All-Star or and have a new impactful player. So I'm excited for the season for KPJ to get an opportunity to start and be an impactful player for this team. Um, Gary Trent, I think, is also going to have a good year. I want him to score more points, and I think he will. And last year he hit a lot of big shots for the Bucks consistently in the closing minutes of games. So I think he's going to be someone that the Bucks are going to be able to rely on and go to for those types of things. And it's cool, and it's going to be cool to have Cole Anthony and Ryan Rounds come off the bench for our point guard. I think our rotation is going to be really nice and consistent. I just think we're a pretty good team all around, just deep. And I think even though people have been hating on him, I think Kyle Kuzma is going to prove a lot of people wrong. Doc has been saying that he's been shooting better in practice since they told him to look for certain things. We still got to see, of course, in the season and games are a different a whole new thing. But I am looking forward to
I'm back.
he can also do. I also think he needs to fix the way he attacks the paint. I think he's too reckless and aggressive sometimes. So I think if he can actually tone it down and not be so like flimsy towards it to try and call a foul and just go straight up, I think he'll do better and his efficiency will get higher. So those are like the three key players I'd say.
Yeah, so who's going to be the MVP of the league in the NBA?
I think Giannis this year. I think with him, quote unquote, being a solo all star, Miles Turner's a great player and an all star. I'm pretty sure he. No, I don't know if he's an all star, but I thought he was. Um,
I mean, there's a lot of good players in the NBA. You know that,
yes, I know that, Jay.
right? Yeah, but you're gonna go with Giannis out of all those good players.
hmm
I, I'm thinking Giannis is a generational talent, hands down.
I just think again he doesn't have any all star help, which I think a lot of people are gonna put emphasis on. Um, and he was in third place for last season, and I just think he's been getting overlooked and disrespected too much when it comes to the way people are going it. Um, I think Gilgis Alexander will also be a candidate as well for the MVP.
Okay.
Joker, same pretty much as last season, but
Mm-hmm.
I just think Giannis because of him quote unquote not having all star help. Um,
Okay.
and if we do good enough, I think that he'll be an all star. Especially him improving his jumper. I think that's gonna help a lot as well. And fans noticed it, but not a lot of people didn't really realize how good of a shooter he was until like the ending of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Him being in the top five for most mid ranges,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
percentage wise. So I think that's gonna help a lot. And again, he's a player that does it on both ends, and I think that's going to be really appreciated this season, hopefully. So
Yeah, hopefully, right? Hopefully. That's the key word, hopefully.
yeah, a lot of people still again kind of sleep on him a little.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, that those would be my keys. I guess another thing is A player for the Bucks that I think I want to have a sneaky good year is Jericho Sims. He's
Okay.
a backup center for the Bucks, but I just like his mobility and his ability to guard all five positions. I think he's a really, really, really,
Good
really,
defender.
really, really underrated defender. And it's because he's not known a lot, doesn't have a very flashy offensive game, but he does have the highest vert for a 6'10" player in the league.
But how is his shooting though?
He switched shooting hands, so he now shoots with his opposite dominant hand now.
Yeah, but how does that work?
A lot of players do it. For some reason, people just end up shooting better with their non-shooting hand.
Really?
Yeah, softer touch.
Man, okay. That would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? If you
Yeah,
always if you always shoot the one hand and then you automatically just go switch the other hand. That's like
yeah, that would take time for me to get used to too as well.
yeah, it would, it really would.
For,
Uh, you want to get to the Packers?
yeah,
We had no game this weekend. Hey, Jacob, how you doing? Hey, Taylor, yeah.
hey, what's up, Jacob?
That's a good point. That's a
What?
good point. What do you think about that, Kendrick?
What do you
What
mean?
Jacob, what Jacob asked. Dominant hand can cover the eyes sometimes.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. Like you just get two in front of you, and then with your dominant hand, and then with your non-dominant hand, you might shoot farther from you.
And
But with him it was a shoulder. Yeah, with Jericho Sims, it was a shoulder thing.
okay. Well, you know what? Jacob, he left the Grassy Posse live stream last night and came over to my stream. And
Oh,
he
nice.
stayed for the whole entire stream.
Welcome, Jacob.
So that was cool of him to do that.
Yeah, his Jericho Sims shooting style, he just didn't really have a developed shot, so it was pretty slow too as well. So them changing everything to help him better. I am hoping it will. In practice, of course, he was shooting better, but that's practice.
Not much, Jacob, not much. Just coming back sports.
But again, I think he's gonna have a breakout year as a backup, and I think
Okay, wow, okay, that's cool.
and I
All right,
think
we're
that
going back to the Packers. The rumor is we might be we might be eyeing another trade for cornerback at the bye week.
yeah, I heard about that.
What name did you hear?
Well, I didn't hear any names. I just know that the team was looking for.
The name that is popping up is Asante Samuel, the 26-year-old cornerback from the San Diego Chargers, who was injured and going into the last year of his rookie deal.
I would do it.
But then what pick? We don't have a first round pick for 2 years.
I wouldn't get. I don't think he would be. He doesn't deserve a first round pick for that, man.
Well, he was a first round pick
So
4 years ago. But Actually, he was a high first round pick.
So if he has 1 year on his deal, that subtracts his value a little.
Yeah, it does. And all we had is second, third, fourth,
Give them a second and a third. I think the Packers are good. So
and that could work. That could. That really could. Would you like the? Would you like to see the Packers do that? So
oh damn, Arthur Smith died. That's crazy.
oh damn. Oh man, Arthur Smith. He was one of the greatest owners too. He was
Yeah,
a class. Yeah, he was a classy guy. Not like not like all the other owners in the league, but he's gonna be missed.
yeah, that's tragic. Condolences to him and his family, friends and family.
From the sports podcast, we send our condolences to the Smith family. That's gonna be a big loss in the NFL right now. So, but going back to all the rumors about the Packers, it came out that the Packers and Romeo Dobbs side of the camp, they are talking about a contract extension. It's
I
not,
told you there were no trade rumors.
but it's not certain if Romeo Dobbs side is gonna like the money that they are offering to Romeo Dobbs.
Well,
He
I think it's gonna get done, so I'm not worried.
it came out Romeo Dobbs wants to get paid like a true number one receiver,
I haven't seen that anywhere, so I'm going to hold that with a grain of salt, dude. So
but the Packers want to give him about like he is the fifth ranked receiver. The top receiver is making at his at what age he's at. You have to compare it to the Buffalo Bills, Kenny Stills, and he's making 20 million a year in Buffalo.
I just disagree with this whole point of this. One, I have not seen from any of these sources I use that they said that the contract started, but there's been no money information. Nothing's came out from Romeo's team, and he's always quiet. I don't believe that at all. Um, so, and then again, the trade rumors that you kept bringing up earlier this season were all from last season when they suspended him during the practice. That's the only trade rumors that happened, and they ended there. And for some reason, people still brought them up, even though there was no movement whatsoever.
Well,
And that's from Ian Rappaport, by the way. So
yeah, but the trade rumors are getting much faster because we drafted two more receivers.
but I'm letting you know, Jay, that Ian Rappaport said that those trade rumors were false. The Packers had no interest in trading and talking with Romeo Dobbs this season. That was last season.
I mean, the Packers are willing to give Christian Watson 13 million for 1 year, and that's when he was hurt.
Yeah, and I think they're going to do the same thing with Romeo Dobbs. That's why I said I'm not sweating.
Yeah, but do you think the Packers can afford that? Because next off, this off season we gotta sign Romeo Dobbs.
We did it with Aaron Rodgers and a lot of other people. We're going to do it again. I'm not really sweating.
But you gotta look at next season also because next off season we gotta pay Kraft, um, Reed, Reed is coming up next year.
Not Reed has 2 more years on his contract, man.
Isn't this his third year in the league for Reed?
No, this is the second year.
You sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know Kraft is coming up, Reed is coming up,
Reed is not coming up, Jay.
Musgrave is coming up.
It's Luke Musgrave and Tucker Kraft. Reed is not a free agent this coming year, man.
No,
Oh,
not
no.
a free agent, but and I don't know why, but none of these
If
guys.
Reed's contract was up, then Wicks's contract would be up, and they're both not. They're both still under their rookie deals, bro.
And it looks like Wicks might be cut next year. He might be a catch. If he doesn't step it up, he's gonna get cut.
I think he's been playing okay. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I think you're just being a little over dramatic, if I'm being honest.
he still has the drops.
He hasn't had a lot of drops though yet. Like last season he did, but this season not really.
We're only in week 5 now, so we gotta see a little bit more. But yeah. But how much do you think that Dobbs is worth right now to you? By your eye test, how much money should he get?
You should like him too. He's our number 1 lead receiver. I feel like you just don't like Romeo Dobbs. That's where I'm starting to conclude.
Wait. If I did not like Romeo Dobbs, would I draft him on my fantasy football team?
If I'm gonna be very honest with you, Jay, I think drafting has nothing to do with people liking players. People just play fantasy football who don't even like football just to do something, and they pick players based off that.
No, I love my Packers.
Jalen Reed's still on contract. He signed a 4-year deal, so he has this year and next year. Thank you, Jacob, by the way.
The Reed is making not that much money.
Because it's his rookie contract, yeah.
If you were the target, are you willing to pay Romeo Dobbs?
Yes, Jay. Me and Jackson were literally telling you this Wednesday.
No, but how much?
You have to call Jackson for us to double team you again?
How much are you willing to pay?
What, they gave Christian Watson 13, give him 14 to 15 for 2 years, bam.
But what he's gonna want top money though. That one receiver is all about the money. Next receiver up. It's always been like that in the NFL.
I think Romeo Dobbs, again, these guys are getting millions of dollars anyways. I think Romeo Dobbs wants to win. I think if Christian Watson took 13 mil, and I thought Christian Watson was going to get paid more than Romeo Dobbs, even with the injury, I think that's a good thing. And if he doesn't take it, then I guess let him walk. We have one of our receivers. But I think he wants to be a Packer, and I think the Packers want to keep Romeo Dobbs. So I think a deal is going to get done. I say he'll probably be here for 2 to 3 years if they do his, unlike Christian Watson's, because Christian Watson's is a prove-it year. So.
But do we have the cap space after what we did?
It doesn't really matter because the Packers are really good at pushing it back or renegotiating. So, let's just say they do the contract and they make it a heavy-end contract again. They'll have to renegotiate that part. But I think that's what they would do if the money was too much. And they've been doing that enough. And, again, the team is young enough where, to me, that's not why it's not a worry. Like how Aaron Rodgers was, and we had all these guys with all these big contracts. It's going to feel the same way like that. I think that's what you and other fans are worried about.
Yeah, I'm worried about the cap.
It's a whole different age range, of us being the oldest team now to the youngest team. I think if we're still older players, I think I would be more concerned and on your side of, we got to trade these certain people or whatever, and not sign them. But we're young. I think it's time to go all in, keep this core together, let them build some chemistry and learn. Again, we have a lot high expectations this season.
But the cap, man,
they're still showing again that they're the youngest team in the league and still making crucial discipline
but we
mistakes.
can't make that. We can't make that excuse anymore.
It's
All
not an
right.
excuse, Jay. That's a fact. They're the youngest team in the league, and they're going to make discipline mistakes. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't understand why you think people. It's not an excuse. That's fact.
Uh, 2 years ago, but 3 years in a row, we're the youngest team.
As
I know
long
we're
as
the
long as
youngest team,
long as we're the youngest team and we keep getting
but
improvement.
these guys have been in the league for 2 to 3 years
Yes,
already.
they're all on their rookie contracts, and most players don't do well until their third or fourth.
Yeah,
Most
but
NFL players don't do good until their third or fourth year in the NFL.
this is not problem with us. Why did we draft two receivers every single year and put us in the pickle about who to pay, who not to pay?
Because, excuse my language, because Packers fans were bitching for years that we didn't draft our receivers, and now
Yeah,
we
we
did,
never.
and now and now that's a problem. Guys, as a Bucks fan, I don't get Packers fans sometimes. We are on the same love level for the Packers, but I don't get the emotional up and downness of the.
Wait. Jacob asked, what do you guys think of Matthew Gordon? Do you think he? I love the kid. I love his speed. I love his change of direction. He has great hands. He has strong hands. The only thing I don't like about Matthew Gordon is his height. He's a little on the shorter side.
I don't really think that matters if you have a nice vert and good hands. Because most cornerbacks and safeties are very small compared to wide receivers now.
Yeah.
Anyways, I like Matthew Golden. So I meant anyways by the safety thing. But I like Matthew Golden. Golden. I want to feel I was a little bit more modest about how
Not
people
me.
had expectations.
Not
One,
me.
the Packers have never ever thrown. Again, he's a first round pick, so people maybe thought it was different. But we have never thrown a wide receiver in the hole right away to
Yeah,
be
we
number
have.
one. I think he'll eventually, like, he's getting more touches as each week goes on, and I think he'll be one of those. But if I'm being honest, I still don't think the Packers will truly have a number one. I think he'll be a talent that can be that, but I just think that we have such an advantage of spreading the field out,
Well,
making it pressure for other teams' secondary. The biggest problem, besides our O line being out, is the conservatism of Matt LaFleur's play calling. He's holding Jordan Love hostage too much, and Jordan Love. I'm not saying he should throw every time, but we should not be doing as many screen plays as we are.
I love those screenplays. It keeps
I
the
don't like
defense
it when
on
it's
their heels.
13 in a row and then we run on second down when we're going off there. They're playing very, very soft, and that's how we lost to the Cowboys. Like you can't have 30 screen plays in the first half, dude.
And it was working.
No, it wasn't. Like we did stuff, but those plays. Well, okay, it was working, but I wasn't really working for the penalties. But
Yeah, get up the penalty.
but we had so many opportunities, Jay, and that's what you're getting to put the Cowboys away scoring wise, and Matt LaFleur and them chose to be conservative. It
We
happened
had
against the Browns as well.
we
Like I'm
could have
sorry, you
put
just
them
can't blame
away.
everything on the O line and then try and
We,
blame Jordan Love on his decision
we
making.
could have won. We could have won both of the games if Malafleur wasn't aggressive. Going for it on 3rd and 5, where you could have ran the ball and punted the ball away and let the clock run out. We could have won the Browns game like that. But they decided to throw the ball, get it picked off, and get a
And
quick score.
Dante Wicks, the guy you were just complaining about, ran the wrong route, and it was a time to play. I get probably
But it
Jordan
doesn't
Love,
matter. He should have known. He
that
should have
does
known
matter
the situation.
when you're playing football and you have a actual made route and the right receiver and it's timed and you're counting in your head how you do it and you release it and instead of the right receiver going right, he went left.
But the coach should know the situation on the play, the
Yes,
clock.
but that one drive and one play doesn't make up for him being conservative for a full half. We were a first quarter team, and after that, they stopped doing the big breakdown. The big
But,
down the field plays
but there was 4 minutes left on the clock in the game, and we were up 13-0. Why not run the ball, punt the ball?
because our run game sucks, Jay. I don't understand to me and Jackson have to say that. Like,
No, no, I mean just run the ball, take time off the clock,
because in a lot of these situations, you just try and.
punt the
That's
ball
when I
away.
think the Packers are too like
We're
they have to pick their aggressiveness
the other day.
better. I disagree that was a bad call, but like
And also at the before the halftime in the Cowboys game, why are you throwing the ball with 48 seconds left to punt
to
the
get in
ball
field
away?
goal range because even though he's bad at extra points, their kicker is good at field goals. Or no, extra points, their kicker was good at field goals. And we tried to get our kicker in field goal range. I agree with you. After the first two fails, on the third one, they should have ran it and just let the clock go out.
I mean,
But their conservative plays and before and then checkdowns weren't helping when there's 40 seconds left and you gotta go for these big
but
bombs. And I'm sorry, the Cowboys are a great team to do that to.
but if I was not the flip, what the hell am I thinking about kicking the field goal? If my kicker got his field goal blocked one series earlier.
Here's the one thing in all sports you do. You do not remember the last play and you move forward and keep going, Jay. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to tell you, man.
And for some reason this year in the NFL, it's all about the block kicks. Everybody's blocking kicks now. It's like insane. There's so many block kicks in the NFL
Fuck himself.
this year already. Jeez, man.
But
and like we talked about, we really should have we really have to fire Rob Pasascha.
yeah, special teams head coordinator.
I mean, it's horrendous. Our special team is horrendous. But good news. It looks like we're getting that combat in week 6 after the bye.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he's not that injured. He's nursing a oblique injury. I think he pulled a muscle. So he's going to be held out of practice for a whole week, which is good because we have a bye week. So,
yeah, a very needed bye week.
yes, it is. But you know what? The Packers always get early bye week in the season.
You said we had the only early one, you said?
We always get early bye week. Last year, our bye week was in week 6, I think.
Yeah, we've had a couple late ones actually. So more in the we've had good early ones for Jordan Love, but when Aaron Rodgers was playing with us, yeah,
with Aaron Rodgers,
late
there was
buys.
Okay. Jacob said Eagles had the tush push and the 3-point knockdown. It's unfair. Well, you know the Packers are the only team that wanted to get that.
No, we were not the only team. The Jets also.
Yeah, but it came out.
Jets or Bills.
Nobody in the media mentioned the Jets. Only the Packers.
Well, again, because the media hates the Packers.
That we wanted to get rid of the flag.
I don't think the media hates the Packers. I think the media just hates Wisconsin. But
we're not gonna get into that now. That's all about politics.
what does that have to do with politics? They just think it's fucking cold and miserable here when it's not. It's literally it's like 60 today, or it's
really?
More than that, 70.
That's it.
I'm looking. I actually don't know. It's warm as hell though. So I know.
You don't know about that.
It's 82. It's even hotter than I thought. So
When did it get cold? Around what month?
October,
October?
but
But don't you get like snow in
snow comes in like
November,
November, and some
December?
snow comes November, December.
Yeah. So
Sometimes
yeah.
we'll get snow in October, but not that much. It's rare.
Going back to yesterday's game. Niners, Rams. I don't know if you watched the campaign.
No.
I invited you, but you were kind of busy or something.
Yeah, I was busy last night, and then after I was doing paperwork stuff. After I was doing paperwork, I crashed on my bed. So
Yeah, so yeah. But yeah, the game ended 23-20 in overtime. For the most of the game, the San Francisco 49ers were dominating. I had no idea how they were dominating the Rams without their two starting wide receivers, their starting quarterback, and their starting defensive end out. and and the second string quarterback, Matt Jones,
he's hurt. Yeah, I saw that.
he was getting killed in the game by the Rams defense. Every single time he dropped back, he would get hit, hit.
Yeah, I think the 49ers year is done.
But for some reason, the Niners pulled it out. But do you agree if you're tied in overtime, the Rams should have went for the tie in overtime or went for the win?
You always go for the win.
But then
Unless you're barred from like a 40 or 50 year a line, then try and go for a field goal.
But that lost them the game. It was 4-1. But first and goal. First, they were on the 5-yard line, about to go into the goal line.
And it was 4th and 1.
Yeah, 4-1, and they ran it up the middle. And the Niners penetrated and stopped it behind the line. But
Yeah, you don't run on that play. That was a dumb call. And
Yeah,
if you do run on that, if you do run on that play, make it a check down. So what they should have done is just from what I'm hearing, it should have been a pass play. And if pressure comes too much and there's a breakdown, then you have your running back to
Yeah.
throw it to, or you have another wide receiver that you can maybe do a wide receiver screen with if you put two on the other side. That's what they should have done. And no matter what, you get the first down from the fourth down, or you get a touchdown to win the
Yeah.
game.
and especially when your running back caught 2 balls already for 2 touchdowns in the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how they lost the game. It's by running up the middle and getting stuff. If they could have taken the field goal, they could have tied it in overtime, and the Niners would have got the ball back, and maybe something would have happened. Maybe the Rams defense would have stepped up and make something happen. But it was a nice game. The Rams had a great comeback to get it into overtime. Most of that game was all 49ers until like the last 10 minutes in the fourth quarter.
If the 49ers can't get healthy, I think their season's done.
Yeah. Jacob said the Green Bay Packers had a 77-25 record in the month of December at home all the time. Yeah, that's why we need to win games in September, October, and November so we can get home field advantage in the playoffs. Nobody wants to play in Lambeau in the playoffs when it gets really, really, really cold. And the Packers are made for the cold. winter game. So
Hey, they're nothing like the Wisconsin winters.
yeah, I heard the cold in Wisconsin is North Pole cold.
Yeah, sometimes it gets hard to breathe.
Oh yeah. Ken should know because he lives in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it gets hard to breathe sometimes.
Can you actually see your breath?
Hmm.
God, that is cold, man. That is cold.
Yeah, sometimes you get used to it. It does. The rumor, because I'm still young, but was younger. The
Mhm.
rumor of you getting older and then your body not liking the cold is true. Because I used to love the cold, I still do, but it hurts now though.
Yeah, same here. Same here. And, we're lucky though. Like you said, we have the youngest team.
Yeah, I think that's gonna help the team out a lot.
Yeah, it's gonna help a lot, but we gotta get home field advantage first in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think that again the things that the Packers have to fix, I think we will fix. Um,
It's a whole lot, man. We got to be more disciplined on the O line. Too many penalties.
yeah, and it really is just the younger guys. Like Jenkins has had a couple, but his aren't too bad.
Elton Jenkins is the most veteran player that
Yeah,
we
I think the
have.
reason why he has been getting penalties is just because he's not used to playing center.
Yeah, well, he does have experience playing center, but
Well, that I know that, but I'm saying
not
going
full
from
time.
his professional career back to it.
Yeah, he's not a full time center. He was a full time left guard and a right guard, never a center. So
Yeah,
it's gonna take him about maybe another 2, 3 games, maybe.
yeah, but he has been playing better than
But he is the best lineman that we have out there.
yeah. But I think the Packers line should get it together. They have all the talent in the damn
Yeah.
world.
Mhm.
Yep, 25, the youngest team in the NFL for 3 years in a row.
Yes, we are.
And to me, that makes us scarier. Again, like that's just us being that young and having so much firepower. Like the sky really is the limit for this team and franchise. So
Oh, yeah, but let me ask you: is having a lot of receiver a detriment to the team?
no,
You don't think that?
nope, not one hesitation, not one. This is the most 100% I've ever been on a question you ever asked. Nope.
If you are right, there's some Packers fans that would love to trade for AJ Brown from the Philadelphia Eagles, a veteran receiver who is not happy in Philadelphia.
I'm gonna say this, and to my fellow Packer fans, this is not everybody. This is a very sliver,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
a loud sliver.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid what's gonna come. I'm afraid what's
What
gonna come out of this.
happened to Packers fans' logistical thinking? Don't they know that we are on our own time frame and stuff? We have very talented wide receivers that are growing together, getting chemistry and learning. You trade for someone like that, you're breaking up the again the camaraderie these guys have together now, and he has to learn the real book. It just will set us a step behind than I think that we could do better with the young guys we have now. And I'm not gonna try and trade for a guy who's probably not gonna even be in the league too much longer. So
What he got? He's only 27.
isn't there another AJ Brown that I'm thinking of then? It's the older one.
You know, AJ Brown that came from Tennessee Titans and got traded to the Eagles for first round pick.
Okay, yeah, I'm thinking about the older AJ Brown then.
Yeah, you're talking about the other AJ Brown, the running back. No,
No.
wide receiver,
No, still no.
the Super Bowl winning wide receiver.
Still no. I like what we have. I don't want to ruin that. That's why I said that's why I'm willing to trade with teams, but only for picks. I think again we have such a good foundation of where we're at that I'm now okay with us getting rid of our picks. We did a good job keeping them, gotten the players we needed to get. I think the only thing we need is a really good cornerback now. So
Hopefully, we can get Asante Samuel.
yeah, I wouldn't mind getting him. You could even do something where it's like a second and fourth round pick for him, or you can go like third and fifth, or second and fifth, and then I would do third and fourth or something like that.
No, I would give up. The most I would give up for Asante might be a third and a sixth.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. I guess maybe if you were just to trade for a first round, but I wouldn't give a first round pick.
No, dude, I think a first round pick is going to be a little bit more of a higher caliber of a player you want. And
Yeah, exactly. Why? Yeah, AJ Brown's trading doesn't make sense. Why would you leave a Super Bowl winning team?
but
Uh,
yeah, but
the youngest. That doesn't make sense to me.
he's getting frustrated that he's not getting the ball.
And he wouldn't get it here. We have so much talent that it's spread apart.
You never know.
It makes even less sense.
He gets
If
open
he wants more
every
touches. He's
single
not going to
time.
get that. He's not going to get that here. He would have to relearn the playbook. The Packers would introduce him very, very slow. Even though he's an all-star, they would give him the Matthew Golden treatment and introduce him very slow to the team, and he would hate it even more if that's his. If
Well,
that's
no,
that.
no, no, no. You can't say that, dude. We didn't do that with Micah Parsons. He didn't get the golden treatment.
No, he was on a snap count, Jay.
Yeah, but he was still producing, man. Not in the Cowboys game. I would have loved to see him more in the Cowboys game. Everywhere on the
But
field.
AJ Brown is not a generational talent like Michael Parson is.
Some will take to different.
Again, this one I 100% just this is a no go. This is Romeo Dobbs had more likely getting traded to the Steelers than whatever we're talking about now, and that wasn't gonna happen at all either. I don't know what's up with you, Jay. The last like 2-3 weeks is like he went from being like how Tom is a very modest, logical Packers fan till now the season started, and now he just wants all the chaos.
More chaos, the more talking points.
We gotta maybe watch what meds those doctors gave you, man.
Oh, come on!
He had one sack, and Green Bay Packer fans lost their mind. Yes, we did, and ever since then, I've been fixing for the moment like I'm a crackhead.
Fuck crap. All right.
I'm fiending for more. Okay. All right.
Well,
And the Cowboys game didn't help. That
no,
made
no,
it.
no, it didn't. That whole defense didn't show up. Rashad Gary didn't show up. Look at that. Nets didn't show up. Keyshawn Nixon didn't show up.
No, Nixon showed up. What are you talking about? He was our best. He was our best secondary player.
The whole secondary in general didn't show up.
Nate Hobbs is kind of butt. I'm not gonna lie. He's really, really disappointing.
I don't know why we got rid of Eric Stokes. We should have just kept Eric Stokes. I love Eric.
He wanted a lot of money.
And he's playing lights out in Oakland, in Vegas right now. He's playing well. So
I think he's just a fool. He's evil, but not a genius, but a fool.
he's delusional.
Yeah.
That's the word that I'll use.
Also, can't forget about his racist past.
We're not gonna go there.
No, but that's just going towards the category of evil, but without the genius.
Yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. Evil fool. Yeah, evil fool.
Well, guys, I think that's it for today. I know Kenton's tired. I don't want to keep him on here because he's gonna go. He's gonna ramble on and on about me. 'Cause I sound different from the beginning of the season until now.
Yeah, if you guys watch our Wednesday recaps with me and Jackson will be getting on Jay all the time for what he says.
For some reason, on my own damn show, I'm getting double teamed.
How would we look if we treated you differently than everyone else? Okay, you said something wrong, we're gonna hold you to it. Okay.
They're thinking I'm a disabled person.
All right.
Yeah, guys, they're double teaming me.
We gotta keep you in check. We gotta remind you that you are a Packers or you are a Packers fan.
And they explain it like two little brothers get onto the older brother.
It really is.
So I like it.
I wish you guys sometimes would hear what we say off of.
Oh no, you guys don't. You do not want to. You do not want to hear what we have. Maybe we can do one episode live.
Maybe.
Jackson never been on live like us. So yeah, guys. Jackson is our editor. Totally a nice guy. Totally nice dude. He helped me a lot. He helped Kenton with his videos. And I did a video with him, and I mentioned that he was the backbone of this channel. So let's give a little shout out to Jackson because he does help a lot. And you gotta agree with that one, right, Kenton? He helps a lot.
That's fine. Yeah, he does.
Oh wow! You know Jackson's watching this.
Yeah, I know. That specifically was for him.
But hey, Jackson, we love ya. I gotta suck up. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Actually, this is our 49th, no, 48th episode of Sports Talk.
Woo! We are now. What is this? What is it? What do you, Jacob? I don't know if you could illustrate. What's the statistic for podcasts? But something like only like 9%. Only like 9% of podcasts make it past like episode 30. Like it's like 20 or 30 or whatever before quitting or something.
All right.
So we've like passed the threshold of podcasts that end up leaving. So we've missed a couple. We'd probably be on like episode like 60, but of course
Yeah.
health things and stuff like that become first. Taken care of. Yeah, 1% get paid, and it's something like out of 100, like a 100 podcasts started, only 9 after 35 episodes. I think the statistic is like continue. And then it would be like, oh, 1 out of those 10 podcasts now, or 9 that make it get paid, or something like that. So
Yeah. And sorry about all the missed weeks, but we couldn't help it. We had health issues and stuff like that.
well, yeah. Again, your health comes first, Jay.
Yeah, so I appreciate that, Kenton. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a podcast, and then now with my setup, I'm sorry guys for not going live on the 28th of September. Some of the stuff that I had, like my presets and stuff, just wasn't working. So my friend's coming over today to help me put everything together, and then I'm gonna try and go live Sunday. So
He was having some technical difficulties.
yeah,
What time Sunday?
I probably would do around Probably after the game or before the.
So, 9 o'clock your time?
If the game is over, then. But
Yeah, Sunday night game ends at 8 o'clock my time. So it'll be 10 o'clock your time.
okay, so yeah, I probably do that and then go live for about an hour.
Okay, yeah.
Go for like go from like 10 to 11.
And send me a link when you go live so I can
Yeah.
send it to you.
Also, YouTube for some reason deleted my other YouTube account, so I had to send them a thing to try and get my account back. So I'm waiting for that.
The one with all your subscribers on it?
No, the new one I made.
Okay.
I think
I'm
they
saying,
probably thought it was like a bot or something, but
okay.
it was
And,
connected
yeah,
to another email anyway, so I don't know why they thought that.
and Kendall, last night I got so many bots.
Yeah, when you go live, sometimes I'll try and at least stay in chat, so if anything happens, I can kick people.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I got 3 moderators. I got Kenton. I got Chief Fan, whose name is Tom. He's a great guy. And then I have his wife also, Mrs. Chief Fan. And I think Jackson is one of my moderators too. So
Maybe. I think I don't remember if he is either.
yeah, guys, go check out Kenton's live stream this Sunday. It's gonna be his very first live stream. He's gonna play video games
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty chill.
and support it because he's a great guy and he deserves it. Support his channel. He supported me just like all you guys are supporting me. We gotta support the other smaller YouTubers. But on that note, like I always say, do you have something to say, Ken?
No, I guess just have a good weekend, everybody. So don't forget to be empathetic, treat your neighbors kind, and to like, subscribe, and share.
And like I always say, stay safe, stay positive, and you know what you say, Ken, too.
Go pack, go.
And we'll see you next week. See you later, guys. Like.